today we're gonna be learning how to build the consumable like multi thing. So like if you have multiple consumables and you want them to do like multiple things for different consumables, I'll be showing you how to do that right now in this video. So let's get to the video. To pull out your micropen, go to your watch, your backpack, click use on your micropen. And if you favorite your micropen, you can pull it out from your back. I can't really do it because I'm on streaming, but pull it up from your back if you're on VR. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna need is an event receiver. Place that right there. And the next thing you'll need is a consumable constant. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put the consumable constant beneath the event receiver. You're gonna want two of these, so you're just gonna have those two. So you just to let you know, you do need Rec Room Plus to make the consumables. So I hope you already knew that. So what you want to do is you want to make your consumables. So I'm just gonna make two random consumables. I'm gonna make a test one. I'm gonna put a bunch of dots, and you can make it as many tokens as you like. Alright, so the next thing you need is an equals chip. You wanna just put it right there, get your wired, and then wire this to my bad. Event receiver, configure it to consumable use. Sorry, my bad. Then you want to wire this right there. Did it in the wrong area again, but you want to wire A to the consumable yellow chip, and then you want to chip, whatever you want to call it. Then put it right, and then connect B to the first consumable constants. And when you want to configure your two consumable constants, and put the first one as your test 1, or whatever you named your consumable. Put the second one as test 2, or whatever you named your consumable. Alright, so once you've done this, you're gonna need an if chip. So grab that real quick. You're gonna connect it to right there. So this is hooked up to that. So you're gonna wire this right here to this right here. So whenever a consumable is used, this will happen. So, alright, so now what we want to do is we want to select these two and then clone it down. This is what I usually like to do before I set up everything. Alright, so once you've cloned it down, you want to wire else to this right here, and then you want to wire A to the same exact thing right here as you did for that one, but with this one, you want to wire B to your second consumable constant. And remember, you gotta configure these to your consumables. Alright, so what you want to need now is a consumable activate. And you want to wire it to then. Nope, not else. My bad. Sorry. You want to wire it to then. And then once you do that, you want to wire this to whatever consumable it is. So like this one. It's on this line, so it's going to be like this one, the first one. And then once you've done that, you want a delay chip. Wire it to that. Then you can set it for how long you want the delay to go on. I'm just going to do 10 seconds. And then once you've done that, get the consumable deactivate. Deactivate. And do it after delay. And you want to wire consumable to the first consumable you had. So now what we have here is if it equals the first consumable, it will go down and then it would activate, and after 10 seconds it would deactivate. So if you want to add like a sound or something, you could use the audio player and then wire run to that, and then you could have like the sample and everything. But that's what I did in my other map. But if you want to use something like an emitter, you can do the same thing. After you use that, it emits that. And you can also do it such as like pistons, rotators, a projectile launcher actually. So you could say fire forward whenever it runs. This is it doesn't even matter what you use. So I'm gonna use an SFX for this. So let's say after run, we're gonna have a sound play from the SFX. We're gonna have a beep, because I don't know why, but beep is simple. Alright, so we're gonna have a beep, And I want to put this up here because we're gonna have another line going down for the second one. So after the delay, or whenever the delay runs, it will play this sound, and then after the delay, it will consumable deactivate. So let's test it right now. So what you need now is a consumable store button. Place that down, configure it, and configure it to whatever consumable you would like. So we're gonna have test one. So if you buy it and all that stuff, view backpack. Now once I click use, so whenever I click use, or whatever you want to click, it should play the sound, which you probably just heard. I will do it again, and then I'll be quiet. I'm gonna shut my mouth. And then once that sound plays, it will wait 10 seconds to deactivate it. So should deactivate around now. There it is. As you saw, it deactivated it. Now, say if you want something else at the bottom. You just wanna, what I would like to do for the easiest way, I was just select all these, clone it down, and then do what I did at the top. So, wired to that, yeah, then to that, then basically, oh, don't forget you have to do what I'm doing, okay? Wire the consumables to the second consumable for the second one, and then once you've done that, you can have your second consumable play a different sound. So let's say you wanted to play, I don't know, a disc hit. There. If you wanted to play a disc hit, you want to spawn in your consumable button. You have two. I'm gonna have that for test one. That's one for test two. Alright, so test two. I'm gonna get this one. And test two. Or test one, test two. Alright, so once I use test one, it goes through, it makes sure it's this consumable. It makes sure it's test one. And then it will play the sound. And if it isn't test one, it would go to else. So it would go to else through if. And if it isn't this one, it would keep going until it finds the right one. If it doesn't find the right one, it would say try again. Alright, let's try test two then. It plays the disc hit. So it went through this one, and it didn't realize it wasn't the first constant. So it went down and tried to find the next constant, which it was it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how to make a consumable, you know, it's two consumables to two different things. I haven't figured out the title yet. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you. Remember, give it your record best. I don't know why I'm saying that, that's from Mrs. Line. Alright, so I hope this helped you. Yeah, bye.